Hey, I'm Juby and I'm at the installation center and I'm gonna do a video explaining these. Everybody asks what we put on the cars when we spot weld parts together, and this is what we use. This is an Etch-Weld primer and an E-coat. We use this when we're welding. We use this to clean up and paint it back as the parts come. E-coated, that way it don't rust. So I have two parts here. I have one side has got E-coat and cleaned. The other side is cleaned and it has Etch-Weld primer and E-coat still. So I'm going to stick them together with the E-coat sides together, and I'm going to spot weld it and see if it welds. I've got the machine set on mild steel 1.2 two-sided welding. I'm going to hit it and see if it'll weld through the E-coats. Had to get my face out of the way because it will throw sparks just in case it did weld, and as you can see it didn't. And the machine says the feedback current is too low, check weld. That means it didn't weld. So I'm going to reset it. And I have two parts here that are clean on one side and not on the other. So I'm going to stick it together with the two non-clean sides in, because obviously if it was to weld, I can spray these and keep this from rusting. Going to try it, keep my face out of the way because it could spark, and it did nothing. Parts not welded. Reset the machine, and I'm going back to the two parts that I tried to weld at first, and I'm going to stick these together. If I had the two clean sides together and welded it and it stuck, there's no way to go back in there and paint it to treat it to keep it from rusting in the future. So that's why we use the weld through E-coat. It's a way to coat it and the weld still goes through and penetrates. So I'm going to stick those two sides together and I'm going to try and spot weld them. And keep my face out of the way. And machine says nothing. The measured current, and we have a spot weld. And you're not going to get it apart. So I'm going to go on the other side that was the two treated sides just to show you. Nothing. I'm going to go to the side that is treated. And we have spot welds. So now it's treated in there and the parts together, it's treated, can't rust. We come back, spray the outside, it's treated. Somebody told me that there's no such thing as weld through primer, but obviously it worked. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Love you, and I'll see you soon.